Every single time we have these protests here in 10 Downing Street, my friends. So don't be shy, bring your friends, bring your family, show your support. Because if we do nothing, nothing changes. But if every single one of us does the minutest thing at least to change this terrible situation in Ukraine and to stop this war in Ukraine by stopping Russia, then we will achieve that for sure. That is a certainty. As certain as the sun will set in the evening and will rise every morning, Ukraine will win and this war will end as long as the whole world shows their support. The Russians are selling lies to their own people right now. They're telling them that if only they endure for a little bit longer, because indeed they are enduring. Indeed, Russia is reeling from the sanctions and from the war effort. If only they endure, Putin tells them that they will succeed. We must prove it otherwise, my friends. We must show, every single one of us, that this war will have consequences for Russia. That the war crimes that they've committed will not come by unpunished. And there will be responsibility. That responsibility will be held by the war criminals like Putin and Prigozhin and many others who have started this war unprovoked. And they have admitted it themselves. By themselves, I of course mean Prigozhin has admitted that this war was never meant to save anybody. This war was never meant to stop Nazis or whatever other silly ideas the Russians came up with. No, this war was always there only to take over Ukraine and ransack the country. To take over another state that had signed many agreements with Russia in the past. Agreements which Russia never shied away from breaking. Agreements which Russia has made many. But it doesn't matter how many agreements Russia has made because they've broken every single one of them. If we have diplomacy with Russia now, if we negotiate with the Russian terrorist regime, it will not be a question of whether or not they will keep their word. It will be a question, when will they break it? That is the real question when we are negotiating with the terrorist regime of Moscow, with a great kleptocracy, with a country-sized criminal syndicate, with its capital in Moscow. And now, my friends, as we always do, let's hear the Ukrainian anthem.